Hey everybody, it's Wes Madden here with Madden Real Estate. Thanks for visiting our video blog. Today we're going to be going over VIP client Daniel Domke's question. Explain the difference between assessed and appraised values and whether or not those values have an impact on the market value. Great question, Daniel, and as a thank you, we have a $25 gift certificate coming your way. Now, assessed versus appraised values and what effect each has on the market value. There's three types of values in real estate, I'd like to say. There's the assessed value, the appraised value, and the market value. Now, the assessed value is the borough, the county, municipality's property valuation that's used for determining property taxes. Assessors use common appraisal tactics, neighborhood drive-bys, recorded sales that they see pop up, although sales price isn't recorded as public record in Alaska, and then also voluntary sales information and property tours determine a value. Now, if you've ever closed on a house, you get a little you'll get a little notice in the mail, and it'll ask you what you paid for the house. What type of financing? It's voluntary. You don't need to fill that information out, as well as you don't need to invite them in your house. But if you think that you're assessed too high, that's where communicating with that tax assessor could actually be a benefit for you. Now, they take that value, multiply it by the mill rate for the area, subtract any property tax exemptions, and then arrive at your actual tax obligation. So the assessed value determines your tax obligation. Appraised value, when mortgage financing is involved in a purchase contract, the lender is going to hire a third-party fee appraiser to come appraise the home. Now, the appraiser is the eyes and ears for the mortgage lender. This process is to mitigate risk for the lender and to justify the contract sale price for the loan. Since the Dodd-Frank Act, there's been a lot of changes in this process, and there's definitely been a push to make those appraisals much more conservative. They've taken a lot of the ability for appraisers to really take into account their local market knowledge, and it almost becomes kind of like a math equation. And let's face it, sometimes we're comparing apples to oranges. Now, the market value is what a buyer is willing to pay for your home. This is largely dictated by economic and market conditions, supply and demand, for instance, condition of the home. This is where we talk about staging and condition upgrades. Marketing and negotiation expertise of your listing realtor is also very important in establishing a high market value. Now, both assessed and appraised values do play a role in the final market value by giving a value to be considered, but the appraisal has much more bearing, especially when over 90% of our single-family home sales are financed. So if they're financed and an appraisal comes in low, almost always the buyer has the ability to and leverage to be able to negotiate the sales price to the lower value. So one could say that the appraisal actually sets the market value in many cases. Thanks again for visiting our video blog. If you have any questions regarding real estate that you'd like me to answer here, please email here and reply back to us. And if we use it as a topic, we'll send you a $25 gift certificate. Now, go out and make it a great day.